Since 2003, Anderson Cooper's influence has been growing more and more. But in today's video, we are going to take a look at his tragic life story. Stay tuned to know more. Anderson Cooper went through something that most kids never go through. According to reports, the CNN anchor father, Wyatt Cooper, passed away during open-heart surgery when Anderson was still 10 years old. And this loss has stiffened him forever. During a segment for CNN called The Person Who Changed My Life, he said, "Loss changes you, especially when you lose a parent at a young age. The world soon appears to be a much different place. The person I was before my father's death, the persons I was meant to be, was far more open, more interesting than the persons I've become. I wish it wasn't so, but the self-reliance I learned has also served me well." Self-reliance was not the only thing that Cooper learned at a young age. His father left him with one great quality that enabled him to rise to the top in a widely active industry. During the same segment, Cooper said his father gave him the sense that valued and ideas that mattered. This also gave him some confidence that he didn't think he would have had. Struggle with his brother's death. In 1988, Anderson Cooper lost his brother, Carter Cooper, in suicide. According to the New York Times, the 23-year-old Carter, who was receiving treatment for depression, passed away after jumping from the terrace of his mother's 14th floor New York City penthouse. His sudden passing has troubled Anderson for more than 30 years. In a CNN essay, he revealed that he still battles with this situation. He wrote, "You always hear stories about brothers who can feel each other's pain. This isn't one of them. When my brother died, I didn't feel a thing. I didn't see the pain he was in. And when I did get a look at it, it scared me so much I didn't know how to help." Anderson also admitted that the days after Carter's death were extremely difficult. He stayed inside to ignore the reporters that gathered in front of his building. He left just once to go to his brother's apartment to pick out a suit for the funeral. Last moments with his mother. In 2019, Gloria Vanderbilt passed away days after being diagnosed with a refined form of stomach cancer. But Anderson Cooper was able to share some sweet last moments with his mother, who he has called his best friend in a touching eulogy on Anderson Cooper 360. In the segment, Cooper revealed that he spent the last 9 days of Vanderbilt's life by her side. He said, "They were the most extraordinary days of his life and he feels very grateful. He was holding her hand and her head when she took her last breath. But it's still a little hard for him to believe she's gone." Cooper also described his mother as the last person who knew him from the beginning. He was shattered by her loss. During an appearance on Live with Kelly and Ryan, Cooper admitted that he told his mother that he was going to be a father even though it was just an idea in his head. Anderson Cooper's embarrassing modeling career. If Anderson Cooper wasn't a journalist, he could have had a backup career as a model. The star got into the world of modeling when he was just a newborn baby, and it was nothing short of controversy. According to a report, Cooper's baby photo ended up in exhibits in prominent museums like the Met and LACMA. This was only the start of Anderson Cooper's modeling career. But after his father passed away, he wished to be independent and make his own money. The only problem was that there were only a few things a 10-year-old could do for cash. He got signed to Ford and modeled in campaigns for Calvin Klein and Macy's. However, he ended up quitting when he was 13 years old because a creepy male photographer propositioned him. Anderson Cooper was stalked for years. For 6 years, Anderson Cooper had to deal with one of the scarier traps of fame. The CNN anchor had a stalker who visited him and his then boyfriend Benjamin Maisani. From September 2007 until he was finally arrested in July 2013. According to the reports, Alex Hauser, who suffers from schizophrenia, made phone calls to the couple and showed up at CNN studios and their NYC apartment. The New York Post reported that he pleaded guilty to felony menacing and harassment charges in 2014 but said that he never meant to cause any harm. Anderson Cooper's big break was a miss. Anderson Cooper wasn't a quick success. In fact, his career is filled with mistakes. It was only when he had nothing to lose that he was able to reveal his genuine talent. According to New York Magazine, CNN took a bet on Cooper after his stint in reality TV, but it was not an easy task to convince viewers that the host of The Mole was a serious reporter. In 2002, they gave him a co-hosting slot for their morning show with Paula Zahn. He then realized he was falling when they sent him to Afghanistan without anything other than a camera crew. Anderson Cooper's big break came when he got the chance to fill in for Aaron Brown on Newsnight. The week he was there, he threw a warning to the wind because he had nothing to lose. He played with the audience and they also reacted well. Not long after, he was given Anderson Cooper 360 and the rest is just history. With that being said, it's time to end our today's video. Press the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stuff. Peace out.